I had been waiting patiently for my food. Today, I was going to eat good. Human flesh, Charlie. That's what I was going to eat. My father had told me that he had had some area in his life and it was pure akono. Pure akono. The true definition of deliciousness for us cobras. My 3-course meal had come to pass once already, and I lay in ambush certain it would come again. 2 girls, 1 boy. Beijing. One of the ladies was not like the rest of them. She was fair, like white clay, and her hair was the color of fresh mango juice. She talked funny compared to them, and they called her Karen. I'm sure she had some exotic colonizer flavor. Couldn't wait. The other lady was interesting too. She was very nimble on her feet, and she constantly bent down to take pictures with her iPhone. They called her Irama. And what was even more interesting was how the 2 ladies kept heaping praise on the guy they were with, calling him Mauli, the master of all terrains, the legitimate ruler of the land and savior of many. Looking at him, I kind of understood where they were coming from. He had smooth, glistening skin, and he spoke with an air of empathy and sophistication that only royalty can have. This should have deterred me, but it made me even more determined to sink my fangs into him. I waited patiently for my food. They were finally on their way back, cutting through the forest and crossing small ridges. They didn't know what was waiting. It was my chance to have some fine dining tonight. I slithered into a crevice close to the river where I could easily strike from. My plan was to get Karen and then get the rest one by one. They approached. I tensed up, gathered my venom and licked my fangs. Karen stepped on a twig, it snapped, and I struck faster than lightning. But even faster than that, Mauli stretched his hand and grabbed me by the neck before I could even sink my fangs into Karen. He raised me and looked at me straight dead in my eyes. I could see some wildness in his eyes. He roared at me, and it reminded me of the legend I had heard about a certain black panther. Then dawned on me, I was in the hands of the Hohoe Black Panther, ambassador of Wakanda to Ghana. His strength had not been stripped away. He looked at me and said, "Oh, you think it's challenge day? We will not have it. We will not have it, oh." Then he flung me back into the river and I dashed away with a sense of fear and relief. The ladies clung onto him and they walked into the sunset. I had waited patiently for my food. But if it wasn't for his benevolence, I would have rather become the Black Panther's food.